Hana, let's go live. We are live. Okay. You know, tonight was a relaxed night and I was all done, and then I realized that I didn't send Mandy an invitation to the show. So and Dave keeps doing that thing with his microphone that makes me bananas, but
I'm mad that I don't have my microphone, but
you sent it away. It's all right. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Eventually, Miss
And we're gonna Go ahead. You could say her name. What's her name?
Say my name. Miss Mandierae Malinoski.
We have to get her a green screen too, so she can.
So I don't have like crazy propeller antennas coming out of my head from behind anymore.
What do you got behind you, Dave?
Well, I just want to thank Mandy for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And I got a big surprise for Toni-Ann, because guess who's with us tonight?
Oh! Hi, Josh.
No. Lean over, Dave. Lean over.
I take me out. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, welcome to the show, everybody. This is
the whole show tonight,
guys. I'd like to stand up for Toni-Ann right now, but I don't have any pants on. So.
Oh gosh.
I don't have my jeans on tonight.
That was great, Dave. Dave, that was great.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We're done. Thank you for joining us. It can't get better than that. So
everybody have a good night. No.
That's right.
Oh gosh. So how you doing, Mandy?
Good. You know, crazy but good, busy but good. So
tonight we're going to talk about Beach Club, where you stayed recently, right?
We stay at Beach Club quite a bit. It is on our top 3. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't have a specific favorite. I have a top 3, and they rotate.
Okay.
But the Beach Club is on there, and we have 2 more stays booked this year at the Beach Club.
Cool.
So that'll tell you how much I like it. Yeah. So we were there from November 6th to the 11th, and we stayed in a beautiful 2-bedroom over in the villa section. So Beach Club, like many other deluxe resorts, is broken into the resort side and then the DVC or villa side. And just because it's DVC villa doesn't mean you can't book a cash stay there. Anybody can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Beach Club is kind of a sister resort with its neighbor, the Yacht Club, right? So but they are separate resorts, because that was a question on Mouse Quiz a few weeks ago.
They are,
and they
separate.
had the answer wrong, because the question was true or false. All deluxe resorts have DVC, and the answer was false, because Yacht Club does not. But the person who wrote the question was considering beach and yacht one resort, which they're not.
No, they're not. Yacht Club was original. Yacht Club was before Beach Club.
Yeah.
And it was the first premier Epcot deluxe resort. And then later on, they went to build the sister resort, Beach Club, that they ended up putting in DVC units into. They share amenities. They have separate entrances. They have separate lobbies. But they are next to each other, and you can't get to one from the other interiorly, like from the interior, but you can get to one from the other on the covered patio that they share. Just a hint for if you're caught in the rain, you can get onto one patio and walk the exterior.
Okay.
Yeah, Beach Club is definitely a bucket lister there, Holly. It's amazing. We really, really love utilizing the pool and the amenities. The location is, in my opinion, better than any Magic Kingdom location as well.
Yeah. It's a beautiful resort, and it's very convenient to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios and the Boardwalk area. So, you really have everything. Brian is not happy that I switched, meaning Amanda, from Beach Club to Copper Creek for upcoming stay.
Oops. Copper Creek is beautiful, Ryan. That's on the top 3, so it's not that bad.
Scott, I'm not bitter. Everybody's right. No, not everybody's right.
No, not everybody's right.
Oh, wow.
No. Every deluxe resort does not have a DVC in it. That is a fact.
Right.
The other thing too, you said convenient to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. I'm an annual pass holder, and when the monorail is running appropriately, I think that Beach Club is not only very convenient to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, but it is a short walk to the Magic Kingdom monorail. So, I enjoy that. You
don't mind huffing from the back to the front?
No, and Cam loves it, and we get a little snack on the way. Usually, it's a beverage in Canada. And then we head on to the monorail. So it's worth it to me.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So let's talk about the Beach Club.
Yeah.
It's got a beautiful lobby, as you've come to expect from your deluxe resorts.
Yes, it has an absolutely gorgeous lobby. It's got a Cape Cod feel. So like the yacht club is very much decorated like a yacht, darker colors, navy blues, models of ships. Beach Club is very light, very airy, very Cape
beachy.
Cod.
Yeah.
Very Cape Cod. And it has this particular smell in it. So like
depends on what time of day it is. The smell.
Does. It definitely does. So they have a seafood buffet that's not open right now. But they have one that's open. And if you go by dinner, it is a strong smell. Tony's absolutely right.
But normally during the day, it's not. It's a really nice. Yeah.
And they have a really cool diffuser smell in there, just like contemporary and just like Polynesian. That is pretty distinct to them. They also have an awesome gift shop on the ground floor that has a lot of neat stuff that other stores don't get.
It does. It's a pretty big gift shop. I've seen it. I've been in there.
Yeah.
This is when my kids were little.
Oh my God, that's the shirt you gave Cam, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's when my kids were little. That's
cute.
Michael. That's Michael, who's now 21. But
Michael's
yeah, that was our trip that we won from the Disboards. That we went.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago now. But I wanted to.
That's very true, Scott. Thank you. It's not far. The hoof is not farther than your car to the TTC.
So it's a deluxe resort. So what are you looking at spending if you want to stay there in a regular hotel room? Typically,
if you get a good discount, you can get a room over there in the like 400s for the night. But it can be up. It depends if you want to do the studio, the 1-bedroom, the 2-bedroom, or a regular hotel room. They also have a really neat suite that it's in the regular hotel and it sleeps 6, but there's only 10 of them.
Okay.
So if you want to book the family room, you have to. It's called a deluxe, room. You have to book it at a year in advance because there's only 10 of them.
Okay. So Mandy and I have talked about this, and we are going to do a show in the future once our lives get settled about the super duper luxury deluxe suites at Disney that you don't hear about because you probably can't afford to stay there.
Right. This particular one is called the deluxe room, but it's actually about the price of a regular room. It just sleeps 6 instead of 4. It has like a parlor on it. So it allows for 2 additional people in a like sleeper sofa.
All right. We're going to have
But there's only 10 of them.
Yeah.
So that's not a lot at all, and a lot of people don't know about it. And I probably just let the cat out of the bag on that one.
Yeah. But just there's only 10 people watching or whatever.
I'm just making a joke. It's a good thing to know about and a good thing to have. They have them at Wilderness Lodge too.
Okay. There's 576 rooms at Beach Club. It says 282 of them are studios and 1-bedroom villas, which are part of DVC, and then the other 381 rooms are for regular hotel rooms including those deluxe suites as you were talking.
Yes, it's also one of the smallest DVC, so the room availability for the villas is low. So it's a resort that if you want to stay at, you should be booking early. It's something you should be planning to book at full rack rate and then apply discounts later so that you know you have your room. Yeah.
Right. So the regular room is just it's 381 square feet, they're saying, and I had a picture of those. Is that your microphone, Dave?
No, I dropped my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's I had a here. That's the regular.
Josh is calling. Sorry.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that the regular room, Mandy, or is that a?
This is a regular hotel room.
Okay.
That's a regular hotel room.
So does that bed come down like the one at Boardwalk? The couch, the back of it comes down?
It does
no, it
not.
doesn't? Okay, so it's just a couch.
Yep, it's just a day bed, very similar to the Polynesian, and then you have the 2 queen-size beds in the room, and that allows for the party of 5 to sleep in there.
Okay, so that is a day bed.
Yeah, it's like a day bed, yeah.
Because at the it's like the one at the Boardwalk where the back comes down and is the.
Yeah, like at the Polynesian too. It becomes like a twin-size bed.
Yeah, okay. I'm familiar with that.
Keep in mind that on the club level, they're not going to have those.
Okay.
They're going to go down to occupancy of 4.
Okay.
I don't know why that is. It just,
weird.
just is. Yeah.
Whatever.
And then you have the studio, which is about the same size as this, but they're going to replace a queen-size bed with a queen sleeper sofa.
I want to. Why is Dave in the picture twice? How are you on here twice, Dave?
Dave?
I have no idea.
Oh, nice.
That was weird.
That was awesome.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So what room were you saying, Mandy? Do I have a picture?
I was saying then the next room would be the deluxe studio, which you should have one of. It's that's a king room. That's like the 1-bedroom room.
Okay.
That one, yeah.
Nope, that's just another version. There we go. That's the studio.
Yeah, there you go. So you have the queen-size sleeper sofa and then the regular bed, and that's going to be sleeping 4 people.
So Scott's saying it's time to do a refurb. Yeah, you know there should be by the rug. There's a carpet in the room, so you know it's due for a refurb.
Well, I just stayed there in the villas, and I had a gorgeous room, and they were recently redone. It's weird with this hotel because the hotel portion wasn't redone at the same time as the villas. So, it depends what room you get.
I saw someone on Facebook complaining about Yacht Club, about
Yacht Club is a whole nother story.
Well, but they were complaining about the hard floor, about and people are like, "You're crazy. Carpets are gross."
Yeah,
why does Dave keep trying to come back in here? Now I got 2 Daves again.
No, I gotta get rid of me somehow.
You want to leave and come back in? Is something going on?
It's his inner Josh. He wants to come in his own screen. He wants to be like on with us.
It's his fault.
He wants to add to the conversation.
Yeah.
He's going to tell Scott about the refurb that's coming someday.
This is the lobby.
Again. Okay, so then we have what is that? The 2-bedroom suite? Is that the bedroom part?
That's one of the bedrooms in the 1-bedroom or in a 2-bedroom. So basically, just like every other DVC villa style, a 1-bedroom is simple. A 2-bedroom is simply a 1-bedroom with a studio attached to it. Right. Now, when I stayed there in the 2-bedroom, I got very lucky, and I got what is called like a turret room. That is the studio that you just put up there. That's the studio with the queen-size sleeper sofa. But I got what's called like a turret room. So the beach club is shaped like a U. I don't know I'm trying to make it with my hands, but like kind of like this. And if you get one that's in the corner, you get a 2nd bedroom that is massive and has 2 queen-size beds instead of a queen-size bed and a sleeper sofa.
Is that what the video you sent me? Because I do have that video.
Yeah, the video goes through the entire suite. It was larger than a regular 2-bedroom suite. My grandparents had like equal size to the kitchen plus the master bedroom as their room.
Wow.
And the patio spans the entire thing. So it was pretty awesome.
All right, so let's watch the video. It's unedited, I'm going to tell you, because you said Oh, we'll edit it, but I didn't have time to edit it, so it's going to be
It's
an unedited
unedited,
video.
so it's like 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Well, we can stop and talk about it. We'll see. What? That's not it. Let me go.
So here you have the queen size sleeper sofa that pulls out in the kitchen.
Okay. You want me to mute you and mute the video so you could talk about it?
Oh, I don't care either way. I can't hear the video, so.
Okay. All right, so we're looking at your coffee.
Well, I'm trying to show everybody the whole room, you know. I did this live, so.
Oh, cool. So that's your kitchen and all the stuff that go. That's like most of your DVC rooms, right?
Yeah, when you rent a villa, it comes fully stocked. So you get like all pots and pans, forks and knives, dishes, coffee, and then anytime you need more, you just shout out to, you know, the guest services, and they bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like as much laundry detergent as you want. Yeah, that's the bathroom.
There's a nice shower.
Mm-hmm. And what's nice about the bathroom is it's a switch door. So you can come in there, take a shower, lock both doors, or you can have it open. So the master bedroom and you have privacy, but you still share the space.
Got a nice soaker tub,
Mm-hmm.
which is good for the kids, right?
Yeah, they love it. And the jets that are in it and everything, they have a good time in it. Just remember when you get a soaker tub at the DVCs to run it with vinegar once before you get in it.
Yeah. And you were overlooking, that's the villa pool, right?
That's the DVC villa pool, yeah, which is a nice view because there's a canal behind it at night. There's all these like lights strung up that light up, and it's more quiet than the other parts of the resort. With the villas at the DVC at the beach club, you have to be careful not to get too close to the main road because it can get loud.
Okay. All right. TV, living room, little kitchenette.
Little breakfast bar nook.
And that's the second bedroom that had the two
This
bedrooms.
is the second special bedroom, yeah, but see how big it is? And then it goes back and has a whole full bathroom.
Kevin's here and he's awake.
Yes, hi, Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
So this is a turret room.
I call it the turret room because it's in like the curve, the turret of the building, yeah.
So there's very few of them in the building, so.
Yeah. I want to say there's 2 on each floor, so that would make a total of 10.
Very nice.
Yeah, and that's nice and big. And then you'll see now I'm going to go out and finish the video on the patio. You see how big the patio is.
Wow, nice.
And this is where I took all the pictures of Cam and Avery with the droids, like far away that everybody loved.
Right.
It was right on this patio. Yeah.
Nice. You were the Instagram mom.
I take some cute pictures, but I don't know how Instagram works very well.
All right, is that pretty much the video, Andy?
That's it, Tony. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Let me stop it.
But as you can see, it's like a huge room. Very, very big.
I see that.
I could live there.
That patio is awesome, Facebook user. So let's talk about the highlight of the beach club, and it does share this highlight with the yacht club, and that is Stormalong Bay, right? Yes. Stormalong Bay is the main reason that people choose beach club, right?
If you're not going to use the pool, beach club might not be the right choice for you because you're really paying for this amenity. I mean, the location too can factor in, but really this amenity is amazing. It's a sand bottom pool. It has a lazy river. It has a giant pirate ship that's wrecked there. That's the slide, which is the biggest water slide they have in a resort on property. They have a big whirlpool. There it is. They have a big whirlpool there too. That's fun. My kids love to put their life jackets on and let the whirlpool whip them around over by the end of the slide. Yeah, so you can see how big it is here. So the the lazy river goes around that circle right there by the lighthouse. Then they have the whole shallow end. That's my favorite. With it's literally like 2 to 2.5 feet the entire way. And the kids build sand castles there. They give them sand buckets and shovels. And yes, they were still giving them sand buckets and shovels when I was there in November.
Okay.
Wow.
And then they build like sand castle contests. So the poolside activities there will include like rubber ducky races, sand castle contests, things like that. Trying to think what else. It's just the biggest, craziest pool. The lazy river has floats that you can get and you can go around on. It has 4 waterfalls in it that you can, my Cam loves to get in and go under the waterfall and jump in and all of that kind of thing. It just has tons of nooks and crannies. It has 3. Sorry, I was gonna say 4, but it's 3 hot tubs.
Okay.
One nestled in. Yeah, that was the shallow part I was talking about where they build the castles. Mm-hmm. And Avery just jumps in there and she can stand the whole way. So I can just let her kind of be. Now she's been in swim lessons since she was, little, but I can just let her be there with confidence. And then they have the hot tub nestled in right next to that, and then 2 over by Beaches and Cream that are kind of up high and really private. So that's nice too.
We see your name, Dan.
Facebook user. And up on top by that windmill too, I believe that's where it is. There's a pool table.
Oh, really?
To play at, yeah. That's if you go up on there, there's a pool table. Tim Tracker, who shall not be named, was the one who found it. There's that's Cam and Avery jumping in the shallow end.
Aw.
Yeah. My kids absolutely love it here.
That place is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you were saying about if you're not going to use the pool, that it might not be worth them. I know that when I've looked for like for my anniversary, I knew I wanted to stay deluxe. It was a special occasion, but it was February and it was cold. Yeah. So I knew that Rich and I, if we were when I was a kid, I'd be in that pool every day, but I knew we probably weren't going to use the pool much.
Right.
I chose the boardwalk because it was about $200 cheaper.
And it's the same location.
But
that's my point.
We weren't going to use the pool, but it was about $200 cheaper when I looked.
Yeah.
For a cash day. Yeah. So. And I also know for DVC, Boardwalk is easier to get as well. Yeah.
Boardwalk is less points, and a little bit more economical for DVC as well.
Yeah.
If you're going to utilize it, though, it's invaluable.
Yes.
It's just something to weigh out. It's also like, paying to be on a monorail resort and you're not going to use you're not going to go to Magic Kingdom.
Like, why bother? Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it weighs really heavily whether you're going to use the amenities or not when you're going to stay at Beach Club. The rooms are beautiful. The location is great, but you can also be at Boardwalk where the rooms are beautiful and the location is great. And you're not going to be paying to utilize that pool. The pool really is, it's like main feature. It's main focus.
Lauren says the hot tubs at Stormalong Bay were so crowded when they were in the September. But on the walk back, they found an empty one on the back of the beach club. So they went there instead.
Oh, yeah. She's talking about the hot tubs that are by the, not the 3 I was talking about. She's talking about the quiet pools. They have hot tubs as well. So Grandma and I would hop in the DVC hot tub each night because it was pretty quiet back there. Yeah. And anybody staying in Beach Club can utilize that pool. It's not just DVC.
Lauren, while you're on, can you please remind us, you just type it in, the room number you were in, because Lauren was in a terrible room at the Beach Club that was very loud. It was right behind the elevator, and it was clinking and clanking all night. So she would recommend not to get that room. So please, Lauren, share that room number with us, if you will. Mandy, go ahead. What were you saying?
I said one of the most important things to do when you are booking at any Disney resort, because they allow you to make requests, is to put your requests out there, because you shouldn't just show up to a Disney resort and not have put in a location or a room request. They allow for you to even be as specific as what room number you want.
Right. So while we're talking about the pool, we wanted to talk a little bit about the cabanas. What'd you find out about the cabanas, Mandy?
The cabanas are awesome. We'll be doing one for Cam's birthday, by the way. So we'll be doing a full day cabana, and that's $249 for the full day. If you want to do a half day, it's $150, or $149. I'm rounding to $150.
Right.
It includes a refrigerator stocked with water and sodas. If you book in advance, it includes because you have to, Facebook user, you have to pay attention to the facades on the building. Not every room at the beach club has balconies. Some of them have Juliets, and which you want to avoid, similar to the Polynesian. Okay. If you book the cabanas in advance, you get a fruit platter in addition to the drinks. You get a personal waiter who comes over from Hurricane Hannah's, which I'll explain more about the poolside service in a minute, because the food doesn't just come from Hurricane Hannah's, which is the nicest part about the beach club poolside service.
Okay.
And basically, other than that, you just get the fully stocked cabana. It has lounge chairs, a little sofa, a TV, refrigerator, right. And then the waiter can bring you food and drinks, at additional cost. Right. So if you don't want water and soda, you're going to pay for what you're ordering, but you get this one-on-one server, which is really, really nice.
Right. So Lauren said, what was it, room 560, Dave, where her room is?
560, yeah, that's what she said.
And Amanda said she saw other reviews online that
say the same.
That said that room was loud. That area was loud. So
it's right behind the elevator machine room, I guarantee it.
So tell us about the poolside service. Tell us about the food you got at the pool.
So what's really nice, I'm addicted to their chicken sandwiches that they serve at Martha's Vineyard.
Is that what this is? Is that what this is?
It's a chicken sandwich, yeah, and I'm addicted to them. They not only can get you anything off the Hurricane Hannah's menu, they can get you anything off of the Martha's Vineyard menu and the Ariel Grotto, which is their specialty occasion menu. Okay. Yeah. They all share the same kitchen, and they'll bring you anything from all of those menus, which opens up your possibilities so much. At other places, you're just limited to whatever's at the poolside bar. And here you're not limited to that at all. So they were bringing Cam a hot dog, Avery a peanut butter and jelly, me a chicken sandwich. It didn't matter. They would go get it as long as it was on one of those 3 menus. They could have it for us.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, which is super nice. I like to park my butt at the pool and not leave, and I like to have lunch and dinner.
That's kind of what we do at Bonnet Creek, huh, Toni-Ann?
We do Bonnet Creek, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And so to know that I have a plethora of options is invaluable to me.
It's just a beautiful resort.
I don't think I'd want to leave. I just want to stay there.
That's the villa pool, right? That's the quiet pool.
That is the villa pool right there, or what they consider the quiet pool. My kids love that pool too. They jump in that pool and swim in that pool and have a great nighttime swimming. A lot of the time is there.
Your kids just love swimming, so
they do. They're fish. They're like.
So let's talk. You want to talk about the other restaurants that are?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we got? Let's talk about. I got pictures of Cape May first.
Okay. So Cape May is not.
It's closed,
right now, but it will be open soon. I have faith. This is my favorite character dining spot. So I'm actually pretty sad it's closed.
I know.
For breakfast, they do character dining, and it is a beach party with Minnie Mouse, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy.
Okay. When my kids were little, Chip and Dale were there. Are they not there anymore?
They're not there anymore.
Okay.
It was currently Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck, Donald, and Goofy.
Okay.
And the food is just awesome. Even though it's breakfast food, there's a lot of lunch items, which helps me a lot because my husband is not a breakfast person. So we'll usually do a brunch thing, and he'll do the lunch style stuff, which is usually cold cuts, carved meat, veggies, antipasta, things like that.
Okay.
But it's not just your at Topolino's, you can only get breakfast.
Right.
And here you
especially now they took the steak off the menu.
I know. Chris was so mad about that too, by the way. When I took him, I didn't tell him he was mad.
Oh no.
They also have a mimosa bar and a Bloody Mary bar.
Nice.
Which my sister and I love to utilize. So we make lots of fun different drinks. Cam likes to
how little Cam was. But when it does reopen, probably we don't know what it's going to be because
it'll probably be
not be
style.
a buffet, right? It will not be a buffet.
It'll probably be family style. So here we are with Donald. Yes. Yeah. This is something we used to do quite a bit. So
yeah, if people don't know, the Malinoskis are a Donald family.
Huge Donald fans over here. Number one. He's number one. Number one.
But at dinner time, it is a clam bake, and they are famous for their crab legs. Now, for a while, they were doing them like this, and they were bringing them to your table in a bucket.
Yeah, I think to limit the amount of waste going on.
Yeah,
I really do. It was getting out of hand.
Good night, Kevin.
Good night, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, you didn't give me a chance to ban you tonight. What's up with that?
Kevin Curtis Allen, Kevin Curtis Allen, Kevin Curtis Allen.
There you go.
So, the crab legs, they are known for their crab legs. I'm not a crab. I just feel like crab legs are a lot of work for a little bit of meat.
No, I'm not the biggest fan either, but it is, when it's open, it is extremely highly sought after for dinner. Not so much for breakfast, which, it's like a hidden gem kind of thing.
You can get a last minute reservation for that character meal because it used to be kind of hard to get to but now that the Skyliner, if you're staying at Pop or Art of Animation or Caribbean Beach or Riviera, it's very easy to go there for breakfast.
Yeah. Somebody posted today the steak was back at Topolino.
Oh, we're going to have to work on that reservation for February.
Yes. But Cam and I have even walked in.
Yeah.
Walked right up and just said, "Can you fit us in?" And they'll fit us in. I think we've done it 3 times.
Cool. But this is what I was talking about, is that the lobby
starts to smell like fish.
It's right. This restaurant is right on the lobby, and it's all open around the restaurant.
Yes.
So the fish smell does permeate the lobby at dinner time. I don't really get that.
Yeah, it does. It's open to the lobby, similar in design to Whispering Canyon, and which I don't get at Wilderness Lodge because it's so dang
It's very loud.
Now the whole lobby is loud. But if they liked this era of hotel, Disney liked to have that open restaurant in the lobby.
Yeah.
It's just part of the design at the time.
Yeah. So we went back then when my kids were that old. So Dominic's 17 now, Michael's 21. So we were probably paying like $20 a person for dinner, and my husband probably thought that was expensive.
Yeah.
And now it's probably like 60, I think is what it was before it closed. So
yeah, that's on par for dinner, 50 to 60 for the buffets is normal. And then for the breakfast, like 35 to 45.
So the other sit-down restaurant at Beach Club is Beaches and Cream.
Which I love.
Right. And that restaurant is it is open now. It is open and it is very popular and very hard to get a reservation, even though they recently expanded it and made it bigger. Oh, that's my little best friend.
The best picture. That is
Isn't
a good
that cute?
picture.
After eating the kitchen sink. So
oh my gosh.
It is very hard to get a reservation. But I have had some great success with the walk-up window. And I don't mean the walk-up window where you take food away. I mean walking up and putting your name on the list. And then they text you. They take your cell phone number and they text you when a table becomes available. For the particular time that you just showed the picture of Avery, we waited 45 minutes and then our table was ready.
So I just want to rub in, if Scott Daves is watching, that Avery is wearing her Christmas onesie. That Karen forbade him from buying.
Too cute.
So Karen, I'm buying it for him. I'm going to send it his way.
So you got your mac and cheese with the goldfish in it. I see. That's gourmet.
See, Toni-Ann, I told you there's mac and cheese everywhere. Look at that.
That's how she does it.
But they did just refurb it. They made it a little bigger. It's like a malt shop.
Yeah. Everybody was so worried they were going to ruin the small feel of it, and really, it feels off. Still feels the same. Still feels small. It's really cute. You just don't feel like you're sitting on top of one another anymore. You know?
I think I was thinking about maybe I need to bring Michael there.
It's really cute.
He loves ice cream.
Tony, you're absolutely right. It's Edie's ice cream, but the whole little experience is so cute. And the food is delicious. I mean, it's 50s diner food, but it's delicious.
Right.
Patty melts and tater tots and ice cream.
Yeah.
It's just, we had swam all day on this particular day, and we had just walked up to the window at about like 7 o'clock. And we're like, okay, we want to kind of have dinner. You know, we need to change. And they're like, oh, put your name on the list. About 45 minutes, we should have something. So it ended up working out perfectly. It was a little later than we would normally do, but we had been swimming anyway, and the kids were excited. So it worked out well.
I still have to share, though, my secret. If you cannot get into Beaches and Cream, if you are shut out, you can't get a reservation, you go to walk up and they say no, walk over to the Dolphin. And the Dolphin Fountain is very similar.
Yes.
And it's walk-ups only, and it's still got that soda fountain feel. Right. And it's very similar menu, hamburgers.
Do you remember when they used to serve the kids' meal in the pink convertible?
Yes.
Oh my God, I want one.
Yes. So that's just my 2 cents if you can't get in there. You guys did partake in the thing that Beaches and Cream is famous for, is the kitchen sink.
Yeah, so a little bit of a backstory is that Cam had never done the kitchen sink. My son is an ice cream enthusiast, and it's his favorite thing in the whole world. So we had to get one, because it's like the biggest bowl of Edie's ice cream you can ever imagine.
How much is that now? $45?
Yeah, it's way too much money.
Okay.
And it has a whole can of whipped cream on top, brownies, Oreo cookies, maraschino cherries, and it comes out looking insane. It melts in within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It melts. It's so quick to become a sopping, goopy mess.
And that's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Right
You
there.
actually, you didn't send me the picture. I'd seen it when you were on the trip. The picture of what the bowl looked like when it was all melted and gross.
Oh, it was gross. Yeah, gross. But Cam loved it. He got such a kick out of it. But even he says to me, he goes, next time, Mom, we're ordering the No Way Jose.
Right. And the No Way Jose is like peanut butter or chocolate ice cream.
Yeah. And in a much more reasonable size.
Portion. It's like, that's like a Friendly's. If you've ever had the Friendly's sundaes, that's what the No Way Jose looks like.
But if you've never done the kitchen sink and you're looking for something totally, kitschy and fun and once in a time, it's awesome. If you don't want it to melt, order the whipped cream off it or on the side. What really melts is the whipped cream. That's what happens. The whipped cream just becomes like soup.
So I heard that they're not doing like the bells and whistles with it now, because it used to be when you ordered one, there would be like sirens that would go off.
Yeah, they don't do all that anymore. They did sing and made a hoopla out of it, but it was not they didn't flash the lights and the whole thing didn't go off, and
So now when Beaches and Cream expanded, I don't have a picture of it here, but did they take away from the arcade? Did they?
Yes, the arcade is smaller.
Okay, but there is an arcade and a fitness center right there next to Beaches and Cream.
Yeah. So basically they took I don't know if half is the exact right word, but basically they took about half of the arcade and added it to Beaches and Cream. So where the dining space for Beaches and Cream used to be like a long rectangle with tables on either side, now it's a square and you have tables, more tables in the middle. So
you've got a fitness center, you've got an arcade. Martha's Vineyard is a lounge, right?
Yes. Martha's Vineyard is a lounge that operates with reduced hours. Yeah.
Okay. I think it opens at 4 or something like that. But.
Yeah, it's odd. It's a little later than the other ones, though. I think it's actually 5, but I could be wrong.
Okay. No, I'm not sure. Let's see. That's my friend. Now that's a little mermaid statue, but that's a little Avery statue now.
She demanded we take a picture with Ariel every day. So every DVC resort has a bronze statue of a character in front of the resort, and Beach Clubs is Ariel. And then that's the carport that you pull up to. She thought she was hot. Ish that day in that outfit.
She is. She's something else.
So, that's the carport we pull up to the lobby. She's so cute.
Okay. I'm trying to think. There was so I want to talk about the location. The benefits of the location. You're right next to the International Gateway. So Oh
So
my goodness.
being next to the international, you're literally, I want to say, a 2-minute walk from the International Gateway. I mean,
Right.
I don't know, maybe 1,000 feet, right? I don't know. Something,
Yeah.
it's really close. And by being right there, you enter Epcot World Showcase right in between the United Kingdom and France.
Right.
So you can be quickly to Norway for Frozen if you want to rope drop that. You can be quickly to Test Track or to Soaring if you want to test track, if you want to, rope drop those.
Right.
You could be very quickly into the French Pavilion for breakfast if you have
Right.
priorities.
Right.
And then you can also be on the Skyliner before most other people can be on the
Right.
Skyliner. And you do have a hop over to, Riviera and Caribbean Beach before Hollywood Studios, but you are there very, very quickly.
Right. So, right now with the way hopping is working and park reservations and all that stuff, it's a little, you're not going to do what I did when I stayed at the boardwalk. I went to Epcot just for breakfast. I went into the International Gateway, took a right, went to France and got breakfast and brought it back to the room.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that right now because then you can't go to any other park until 2 o'clock.
Until 2 o'clock. Exactly.
But hopefully when things get back to normal, that is something you can do. Breakfast at the French Pavilion, if you have a park hopper or an annual pass, is great. I mean, it's better than
And when the meal plan was around, it was like a bunch of snack credits.
Right. And I had the meal plan for that trip, and that's what we did. I used my snack credits on breakfast at the French Pavilion. So
yeah, that's great. It's great.
So the Skyliner is right there. So that really opens up dining options for you if you want to go have breakfast at Topolino's or dinner at Topolino. You're right there. You're just a quick Skyliner ride to Riviera.
And dinner at Topolino's is looking better and better with every
I know.
I
used to criticize it, but now I'm thinking, oh, that looks really good. So
it's looking really good.
And if Sebastian's ever reopens, that's another option because Sebastian's was getting some great reviews before Caribbean
Sebastian's is delicious. Yeah. Caribbean Beach that restaurant get a lot of slack when they shouldn't, but the whole area is nice over there because you can walk around, but being attached to the Skyliner definitely opens up opportunities for you. Right. You also have the friendship boats, so you can roll right onto one of those and you can head over to Epcot or you can head over to Hollywood Studios very easily. You also have the Swan and Dolphin located within walking distance or one bus stop on the friendship or one boat stop on the friendship boats. Mm-hmm. And the dining over at the Swan and Dolphin is some of the best dining in Disney World.
Right. And now that there's not a dining plan anymore, if you're the kind of person that likes to eat signature meals, Todd English's Blue Zoo, Shula's, and Il Molino are some of the best restaurants on Disney property that for a long time were overlooked because they weren't on the dining plan. But now without a dining plan, you should maybe give them a second look. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the whole atmosphere over there is nice. I also think Beach Club is a great couples resort. If you like to just go on a couples trip and stuff like that, it does have a very child-friendly atmosphere. I bring my kids there a lot. But I would also go just there with my husband very easily because of the location and do Epcot nights for dinner and enjoy the resort and things like that. It's something to think about. When Boardwalk is fully operating and up and has all the nighttime entertainment, it's just footsteps away also. So you're in that circle of entertainment over there and, you can enjoy all of the what would you say, Tony, like vaudeville style acts that are on the boardwalk?
There's like carnival atmosphere. There's jugglers and acrobatics and magicians and
the hula hoop girl is my favorite. She does like all those cool tricks. But you can enjoy all of that at night.
Flying Fish, which isn't open right now, is probably one of the best restaurants on Disney property. So as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. So, Dave, how are you going to convince Veronica to go there?
Go where?
To the beach club.
Oh, I don't know. You got to do that. She's
not listening to me.
It's because when we go to Disney, we go to Disney.
Right.
And it's we don't spend that much time in the room.
Yeah.
So to us, it's like it's a waste. But if we go there and really stay at the resort, like we do when we go to Bonnet Creek, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go like when you're blocked out or something.
Yes, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. If we go when we're blocked out, we can still maybe go to like Disney Springs or something.
Exactly.
Maybe she'll be up for it. Yeah.
There you go.
For sure. That's a good idea, Toni-Ann. See,
I spend a ton of time at the resorts, so the resort is so important to me. When we when my family thinks about Disney, we think first of like, what resort are we going to be at? All right, we're at this resort. What amenities does the resort have? Okay, now we have this much time left for parks.
Okay. See, we're complete opposite. We just go full on park. You know?
Yeah, we're a little different. We're planning April right now, and Chris and I are like, okay, so we'll head to the park at 1.
Oh, okay. That's great though.
Maybe we'll head in at 2. Do we even need to hop because we're going in at 2?
Well, that's
the conversations that are going on right now.
Yeah, I get it. When we stayed at the Poly, that was that way. We just didn't want to leave the Poly. We just wanted to stay there.
Well, Mandy, I missed this. Was this at Beaches and Cream?
This is the Reuben that Chris got at Beaches and Cream. Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good.
Okay, total 50s diner.
The plastic cheese is kind of turning me off a little bit because that cheese.
No, Tony, it tastes so good. It's so good.
Okay.
Don't even go there. It's so good.
Where? Oh, that's just hidden Mickeys.
That's the hidden Mickeys, because for all my hidden Mickey people like me, I love finding the hidden Mickeys. So,
okay, I think that's everything you sent me. I just like looking at her. She's one of my favorite people.
She says number 1, she loves Beaches and Cream. They can't wait to go back. We're going in February too. So.
Okay. I might have to try to go in February for Michael. I'm thinking I might. So. All right. Was there anything else? Any comments, Dave? Everybody's sleepy tonight. We don't have much comment. There's not much commenting tonight.
There was for a while. Then they I think they were just mesmerized by the whole beach club. That they just couldn't believe how beautiful it was.
They're all sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys.
One thing to note about the beach club pool is that they all say that they're only for the resort guests, but they don't really check. At Beach Club, they scan your magic band as you come in and out.
Yes,
they give you wristbands.
Right, and you get wristbands. And as DVC,
you cannot hop.
You cannot hop there. DVC typically can do some hopping, but not to Stormalong Bay.
DVC used to be able to do a lot more hopping than they can now. Basically, like any new pool is not on the hopping list. So like we can no longer hop at Wilderness Lodge. We can no longer hop at Contemporary. We can no longer. Yes, Deidre, you will see me at G3.
Mandy's going to be there.
Trying to think. What is funny though is that you can hop at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So who's going to stay at Beach Club? So is Brian even more angry now that you switched? Oh, poor Brian Bond.
We better do Copper Creek next, so Brian will be okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I did want to mention one thing. Christmas at the Beach Club is beautiful.
It is.
This is from years past. This was not 2020. Typically at Christmas, they have this carousel that is an actual working carousel. It goes around and around, and it's made of gingerbread and chocolate, and it is beautiful, and it smells amazing, and it's just every year it's a little different. One year, the horses were the Fab Five. One was Donald, one was Mickey, and then go ahead.
I was there from 2019 to 2020, and it was Lilo and Stitch, and they were all different. Yeah.
Right, and there was another year they were Peter Pan. It was Tinkerbell and Peter Pan and Hook, and yeah. So
they change them up each year, and it operates. It actually goes around, and the carousel horses move. It's really pretty.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, guys.
Thank you for having me
so much. Mandy is the Minnie Mouse Mama. She is a agent of Royal Escapes, a fairy tale concierge company. You can find her at MinnieMouseMama.com. She has a Facebook group called the Disney Spot.
Yeah.
And she's on Facebook. And she's in the Friends of the Disney Crush
all the time.
So if you have questions for her, you could tag her and say, "Hey, Mandy," and she will answer. She is a great resource of information for our Disney loving community, and she will help anyone. So
thank you for having me.
All right,
it was
guys.
Wonderful to be on.
Thank you, Mandy. That was awesome.
Thank you, Dave.
Now we got to convince Veronica to go.
That's right. Okay.
I'll have to talk to her. And can I say bye to Josh?
Oh, she wants to say goodbye.
I guess so. You must. Hang on.
I just think that's so
Good
funny.
night, Josh.
Good night.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Podcast comes out tomorrow night, Dave. You said you had a lot of editing to do.
I did, but that's okay. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's mostly a Facebook-y episode, a hodgepodge, and it's about topics that have been very popular.
Okay.
Discussions on Facebook this past week. So heavy news, heavy Facebook week.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And go see Mandy at the Disney Spot on Facebook.
Disney Spot, Minnie Mouse Mama. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Have a good night. Good night.